Hello and welcome back to 4FS Gaming. In this episode of Tactical Gameplay, we are going to look at some simple mistakes that get a lot of players killed. If you want to check out our latest episode on baiting enemies, there should be a card on your screen now. So today we are going to look at 4 clips, and I'll point out how in each of them the enemies made some critical errors. In each of these clips, I too am making errors or playing some very risky strategies, which means in order for me to come out on top, the other teams had to make some pretty big missteps themselves. Let's look at the first mistake, not covering your approach. If you have to cross from an open area to get into a compound, firstly, you should look for cover, but secondly, you need to have a player covering relevant windows and peek holes within the compound as you approach. Here, me and my partner are playing against trios, and we see a team approaching from the south.
Hunter.
I see. I can shoot him. There's 2 of them.
Headshot. Dead.
I saw that. That was nice. I'm gonna take a crack at his teammate. His teammate's right here.
There's another one there.
Alright, I'm getting back in my building. Fuck, if I was looking at that same ping, I could have killed that hunter. I can see the downed body, by the way. If they go to pick him up, I'll kill him again.
Gotta move my ping. Dropped another one.
Peek that angle, bitch. I almost killed the third. Dead.
Nice work.
Notice how they make simple errors such as standing still and allow me to stay at the same window without returning fire. This also comes down to knowing your weapons and their capabilities. Once the first guy had been downed, they should have used any long rifles they had to cover the windows that I was peeking from. There's not many spots I can see out from this angle. If they didn't have any weapons to fire back effectively at that range, then they should have picked a different route of approach. The next video shows how easily a player can panic during a melee rush. This kind of attack really shouldn't be that effective, as most guns can cut you down before you get in range. But for some reason, as soon as people see a melee weapon, many players hit that panic button. They lose all sense of reason. So here my partner is downed, and I take a very loud and risky approach, including climbing a ladder, holding an axe. Notice how the last guy actually runs towards me with a marksman rifle as I ready this last axe strike? If either one of them had decided to simply pull out their knife, then I would have been dead as soon as I missed that first swing. So always remember, be calm and collected, and use your melee tool if you don't have any good weapons for that range. Even the dusters can do the job if you land the headshot. Time for clip number 3. Here we are fighting a trio of experienced players that we know quite well, and they are probably more skilled than either me or my partner. They have dark side as well, and we have foolishly wedged ourselves into the edge of the map. This should have easily gone their way, but they make one critical error, one all too often made when people are overconfident. They trickle toward us one by one.
Can you cover me a bit?
Just missed.
That's a bomb lance. Potter, help! He's one shot, Potter.
Yeah, I'm pushing up to you because I got found.
One left. Scan, I think there's more.
No, we're clear.
GG, fellas. Good fight.
Good fight, guys. You had us there for a moment. We were fucking terrified.
So now, instead of having to fight a 2v3, we fought a 2v1, then a 2v1, then another 2v1, which really flipped the tables around. For the final fight, let's look at some tunnel vision. The enemies have dark sight and are trying to escape with the bounty. I tell my partner to suppress with his long ammo as I try to get close. Not only are the enemies standing too close together, but they lose track of my position for a very long time, allowing me to get far closer than I should have been able to, especially as they had dark side boost. Let's see how it plays out for them.
I'm moving around.
We've only got one pistol left.
Can you suppress a bit?
Fuck. Trying. Almost had a headshot. Oh no. Coming.
No need.
Oh, they're bet. I'm just glad I didn't die.
Clear.
Yeah.
So our key takeaways from today are: Number 1, always cover an open approach. Number 2, keep calm and use distance or your knife in melee situations. Number 3, don't trigger. Use that numbers advantage if you have it. And number 4, keep track of players, always assume that a flank is coming. I hope this gameplay can help you out. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe, and you can also check out our Discord server, Patreon page and Twitch channel linked in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ascendance from 4FS Gaming.